God puts treasure in earthen vessels. Yes. Why do you think God would do that? Why do you think God says that he puts treasure in earthen vessels? Well, I believe if you want to hide something that is of great value, will you put it in a place, in a vessel where everybody could perceive it? Or would you hide it in the foolish things of the world? Would you hide great glory where it could not be perceived, where you really had to lean on the Father's understanding as your GPS, as you're hunting for treasures of this world, as you're hunting for the treasures that are above, wisdom that is from above? Would he just put it any and everywhere that it could be perceived so quickly? I think not. Even think about our own, how we operate. When we want to hide something, we put it in the most unlikely place where we think no one would ever consider. Well, that's what God does when it comes to who he chooses to use. Think it not strange when people persecute you. They did it to Jesus. They called Jesus a devil, and he was the living God dwelling inside of flesh. But they called him a devil. Think it not strange. The word that the Lord put on my heart is that persecution must happen in order to get the promotion. Everybody wants to wear the crown, but nobody wants to carry it. Everybody wants to wear the crown, but nobody wants to be crucified. The road to the cross is the path to victory. Oh, I know. That means the people that are so-called with you, there'll be those who will betray you. But you don't have to go around exposing them and calling their filth out. You can cover them with love, just as Jesus did, Judas. See, we have this great example that we are to be imitators of. We are to become Christ-like. Our nature has to be found in Christ. And so I just want to encourage you this majestic Monday that is full of so much opportunity. When people forsake you, when people leave you, when people say all manner of wicked things, when they don't understand you, child of God, think it not strange. When God called you and he chose you and he formed you in your mother's womb, he knew all of this would take place. He knew the path. He knew all that you would have to go through. So be encouraged. There is nothing new under the sun, you all. Nothing new at all. In fact, the Bible says when men favor you, that's when you know, wait a minute, is this one truly called? When men just favor you and they speak well of you and they're always saying all manner of great things, that most likely is not the vessel that God is using, right? But on the other hand, when people say all manner of wicked things about you, when they persecute you, when they say, oh, this one God would never use, and then turns out that's the one that God is using. Do you see how the things of God are not like the things of this world? It's the complete opposite. God, he operates in complete opposite to the ways of this system. This system says when everybody approves you and everybody says great things about you and they applaud you, there must be some worth in that vessel. And in God's kingdom, the one that is persecuted, the one that everyone attacks, the one that no one sees value in, the one that man disqualified, God says, that's the one. I'm going to put treasure there. That's where everybody would never expect for me to use them to make a major move of God. Yeah, put it right there. Because it would take you depending on God to see. It would take you discerning the things of God by his Spirit to be able to recognize a man or woman of God of great value. So that is the word of the day. You're headed to the path of victory. And yes, people have betrayed you. Those you've just been so close to, you love, you've given to, they betrayed you. They persecuted you. They called you a devil. Think it not strange. Victory, I tell you, is around the corner. Stay encouraged. God is with you. Greater is he that is in you than that which is in the world. Don't you look back. Don't you even waste time trying to prove and vindicate yourself, but be silent in those things. Let the Lord prove you. Keep moving forward in the gospel. Keep teaching. Keep doing what God has called you to do. Don't you dare bring their name up. Don't you dare say anything about them. If anything, speak well. Then they'll know who is who. Speak well of them, child of God, and don't look back. Let them go in peace. Say, I release you in peace. I got to move forward in the things of God and keep going. Because victory is ahead for you, child of God. Victory after victory after